Okay, so hi there Naufal, I will be your tester for today. So for today, I will be conducting the beep test. So the beep test is a way to measure your cardiovascular fitness. Before I introduce you to the test, I would like to ask you some pre-test questions. So, are you currently feeling unwell?
No.
Are you on any medications?
No.
Are you comfortable with me as your tester for today?
Yes.
Okay, so this other set of questions is about your consumption of food. So, did you have any alcohol within the past 3 hours?
No.
Any caffeine?
Nope.
Any heavy meals?
No.
Lastly, any tobacco?
Nope.
Okay, so it looks like we are good to go. So for me to conduct the beep test, I'll split it up into 3 sections. So firstly, it will be the warm-up, and then we will do the actual beep test, and then we will end off with a cool down. So are you okay with that?
Yes, I am okay with that.
Okay, so now we'll start with the warm-up. So the warm-up is basically to increase your heart rate and get your muscles warm so that you would prevent injuries from occurring during the beep test. Okay, so the first warm-up we will be performing is called the lunges. So do you know what lunges are?
Yes.
Okay, so since you know, I don't have to go into so much details. So, can you show me how you would perform a lunge? Okay, so very nice. But then I want you to place your hands by your hips as you're performing it. Okay, try. Okay, very nice. Next, when you do, can you go lower some more? Yes, very good. Okay, so I need you to perform this lunges exercise for 10 reps on each leg. Yes, maintain an upright body. Okay, so the next dynamic exercise for the warm-up is called the leg swings. So do you know how to perform a leg swing?
Yes.
Okay, so means we don't have to go in through so much detail. So for the leg swings, I need to place your hands by the side and then perform the leg swing. So make sure that your ankles are dorsiflexed by keeping it upright and keep your legs straight throughout the motion. So we will be doing this for 10 reps each leg. Okay, so you can start now. Okay, so the last dynamic exercise is called the shoulder circles. So it will look something like this. This is to activate the muscles in your shoulders, so you can perform better during your arm swing. Okay, so we will be performing this exercise for 10 reps. So meaning once you completed one circle, that is considered as 1 rep. Okay, so you can perform now. Yeah, okay, now since you've done the forward motion, I want you to do the backwards motion. Okay, very nicely done. Okay, so now since we have done our warm-up, we will be now moving on to conducting the actual beep test. So this test involves running between 2 cones. As you can see, there's one here and another one there, and they are 20 meters apart from each other. And to start the test, you are to stand behind one of the cones and then begin running when instructed by the beep. So a key tip to give you is that during the early stages of the test, try not to run as fast so that you can conserve energy for the ending stages. So you are only to turn when the beep is sounded, and after about 1 minute, the sound indicates an increase in speed, and the beats will be closer together. So the higher level you go, the time intervals become shorter. So if you were to reach the cone before the beep sounds, you have to stand there and then wait for the beep to sound, then go again. Okay, so the test will only stop if you fail to reach the line for two consecutive ends after a warning. And lastly, to take note, while doing the test, if you feel any chest pain, chest tightness or dizziness, please alert me so that we can stop the test. Okay, so are you ready to start the beep test?
Yes.
Okay, I'll go and start the video now.
The 20-meter bleep test starts in 10 seconds. Level 1 bleep after a 5-second countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2. Start at level 4.
Yes, this one. Okay, so how do you feel after performing the beep test?
I feel it was not my maximum, but it's quite challenging already. Just that I think I didn't pump that much power in my feet to complete the sets lah.
Okay, so since we've completed the beep test, I'll let you rest just anywhere if you want for 1 minute. After that, we'll proceed with the cool down exercises. So now we'll start with the cool down exercises. So we'll do static stretching exercises as your cool down. So first we will be doing the quadricep stretch. So for the quadricep stretch, you need to bring up one leg and make sure your hand is holding onto your foot, the front end of your foot, and pull that leg backwards so that you can feel a stretch in your quadricep muscles. So we will be holding that stretch for 15 seconds and then we'll move on to the next leg. Okay? So are you ready? Yes. I'll start the timer for 15 seconds. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. And 50 seconds is up. Move on to the next leg.
Start. The timer.
That's good. Aku tu press mid. Okay, and 15 seconds is up. So the next exercise for your static stretching will be the hamstring stretch. So you want to be standing upright, and after that you want to lower your upper body down and try to touch your toes as far as you can. Yeah, and don't bend your knees while performing the static stretching exercise. So we will be performing this exercise for we will be holding the stretching position for 15 seconds. Okay, so I'll start the 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Try and touch your toes. And don't bend your knees. Okay, 15 seconds is up. Okay, so for the next static stretching exercises, we'll be doing the glute stretch. So we will be doing this while sitting down, and straighten out your legs first, and then bring your right leg over and start to pull on that right leg so that you stretch the glute muscles. So we will be holding this position for 15 seconds, and we'll do for each leg, holding it for 15 seconds. So I will start the 15 seconds now in 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go stretch the other leg. 2, 1. Okay.